G'day, Aussie Bonsai bloke here you go. Today I'm going to work on this coral bark maple. I'll be working on this one. I'll give you a little bit of a look around, a couple of things I've been doing as well around the yard. As you can see, a few weeds in here, all good. Give it a bit of a weed. Yeah, so I'm just going to work on this one, just work on trimming it back. Trimming it back to only 2 shoots per location because the maple does like to shoot lots of shoots from each location. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I'll just show you what I've done out in the paddock. That's pretty much it. So I guess first thing we've got to do here is give it a quick weed. Plenty of weeds in here. Just try and quickly get rid of them all. No mucking around here. Okay, so a bit of a weed. Should really do this a bit more often, but I'm a bit slack. Also, I'm going to be separating all my better trees to the stock trees. I've decided I've just got too many to look after, so I'm going to separate all the stock ones from the better ones, and I'll probably sell a heap of them off because I don't know what to do with it all really. It's too much, so I don't know whether I'll work out, like if someone wants it all, $500 for the lot, and I'll just get rid of probably about a third of my trees, but you know, they won't be that great a quality, but some of them are okay. Or whether I just put them on Gumtree and get a higher price for some of them, but just slowly sell them away, I don't know. So if anyone's interested in taking all my stock away for $500, they can probably have it. Be at least 30 or 40 trees of different sort of varieties. Yeah, I just wanted to downsize a bit to the ones that I really are interested in so that I can give them a bit more attention, because I find that it gets a bit too much having too many trees to look after, so I might just sort of narrow it down to the ones that I'm really interested in. Anyway, so here's a coral bark maple, and I've just weeded it, as you can see. I'll show you in on the base. It's actually getting I don't even know how it's doing this because I haven't really looked after it much, but it's actually getting a reasonable base in here. You can see it's really starting to bloody flare out and become a decent base. Crazy, hey? So that's pretty cool. Really excited about that. So yeah, basically I think what we're looking at is the front, because it is leaning that way. So what we're looking at now is the front. You can see it's put on a lot of growth this year. Haven't really done too much to it, just let it grow. And I'll just be taking any shoots off that I don't need. Like here's one at the front. There's no point keeping that one. Bigger one up here. Bigger one up here with a little one there. I think it'd look pretty weird if I kept one there, so I'll get rid of all those 3. Okay. And here you got a few little shoots coming. Just get the scissors out. I'll put yours back on the camera stand in a minute. I'm just sort of getting a bit carried away here. Might leave one of these. Might, you know, fill out there somewhere eventually. These on the inside of the curve don't look too good, so I'll get rid of those. Might keep that back one. There's back one there. Get rid of this little skinny one here. And then I'll just work through the tree like that. I'll keep this fatter one here. Get rid of the skinnier one. Get rid of all the others around that area. Yeah, so I'm going to put you on the stand because I get a bit carried away and then realise I'm not even pointing the camera in the right direction anymore. So get rid of all those clumps. I'll clean it up a bit later. I just want to get rid of the bulk. Alright, I'll put you back on the stand and then we'll take another look at it. Oh, Jesus, nearly dropped me camera. Okay, I'll try and get you in a bit closer here because no point seeing the top of the tree there. Just to show you, that tree would be, from there to there would be at least 3 foot. A lot of growth got put on. Okay, I'll bring you in close again. Sorry about all that moving around. Should be right. Okay. So let's get in here and clean it up a bit. So here we got a heap of shoots from one spot. Get rid of them. You only really want one. In a fatter area you can afford to have two sometimes. You definitely can. Here I'm going to take the weak ones off here. I'll take this long straight one off at the front and up for the back one which divides a bit, and I'll cut it back pretty hard. This will look pretty big, you know, like this is deciduous training for you. You let it grow, pretty much cut everything off that grew that season and start again. Same with this one here, I'll cut it back in short. I'll cut this one in short if I keep it. Probably keep something in here. Maybe I'll keep this. So there's sort of two from that location, but as you can see, it's fairly fat there. So it shouldn't matter too much if something shoots out from there. Get rid of this other little one. You can even rip off all the old leaves, doesn't matter. Okay, so this will probably just go dormant after this. Probably wouldn't reshoot because it is starting to get autumn colours anyway. It's starting to go to sleep. And I assume it's a good time of year because you don't get the sap flow. Don't lose the sap out of the tree when you cut it, which is always a good thing. Don't want to lose all that energy that's stored in the roots throughout the last year. Okay, here I want to keep the two stronger ones because we're down low. It does elongate pretty quickly. If you let these shoot out, they elongate very, very quickly, so you should really be on them a bit more than what I am. But I was still getting things to fatten up, so I was happy to let it grow a bit. Okay, so we got that one done, Probably going to leave a little shoot at the side here. So, nah, looks a bit ugly, and there is 3 from that location, so we'll cut it back to 2. Get rid of all these little skinny ones, the ones from the inside. Another one there. Some more from the inside in here. They can go, you only want 2 from each location. I'm hoping a lot of this doesn't reshoot. I think it's late enough now that it won't. So if it does, it'll just put a bit of energy into it and then it'll all die off. I suppose it doesn't really matter, because if it does reshoot and it keeps some of the extension in growth, I guess it'll be fairly fine because it won't have long to grow. Chop these back short. Make sure when you chop them back, you've left an internode there, because they extend pretty long pretty quick. So I'll just show you. I'll stand behind it. Okay, so here we've got an internode here, and just imagine the trunk's back here. If you were to cut it back here, the trunk's where my hand is. Okay, them internodes there, and these 2 will shoot. You cut it back to here, those 2 will shoot. But here, if you've got that big long length and you think, oh yeah, I only want it that long, cut it back to there. Because there's no internodes, it'll just send shoots out from the trunk again. So if you definitely want to keep something there, make sure you keep an internode. Otherwise, yeah, it'll just die back. So I'll just keep working on getting these coral bark maples are actually quite pretty with this red stem you get. It's pretty cool. Might be able to see it, the red stem. Oh shit, that whole time it was out of focus. Sorry about that, guys. I'll just have to skip it. All I did was do some more trimming, and I think my camera was out of focus. For some reason, I have to keep manually focusing it. So it's not. It must be an autofocus function. Ah, you Sam, you're a clown, mate. Absolute clown. Now look at it go. Focus. 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 You are a clown, Sam. I didn't have it on autofocus, so you missed a little bit, but all I've done is cut it back to 2 shoots from each location, and also trim all the leaves off just so you guys can see the structure a bit better. So here we got a clump of, I'm not joking, probably 10 branches from all one spot. So what we're going to do is still go back in there, choose only 2 of the strongest, because at this stage on the sort of first branches really from the main trunk, because I call this a bit of a trunk, you want the strongest ones, so we're keeping the strongest ones even though we're at the top. Normally I say if you're at the top, keep the weaker ones, but that's only when you start doing finer and finer ramification. This is not fine ramification yet. This is still working on the branch structure, not on the twiggy sort of ramification. So you can see out of that big clump, okay, we've ended up 2 shoots and cut back pretty hard. That's it. That's all that's left. These are petioles, which you use to hold the leaf. So that's it. A whole year for that. Now you can work out why deciduous trees do take so long, because that's a whole year just to get that. I'm afraid if you want to go down the path of deciduous, which I love deciduous, you know, be prepared. It takes a while. You can work on other trees which you can refine a lot more, a lot faster. Things like your plums, they really develop quite fast. Chinese elms reasonably fast, although they do slow down and they don't really like being cut back hard once they've slowed down in the pot. Then they actually prefer not to be cut back quite so much, but when they're young and they're first being collected, you know, you can cut them back pretty often, pretty hard. Ah, Jesus. Something in there stabbed me. I've got no idea what it would be. Spider. Maybe a spider. I'll try to just clean these roots off a bit so you can see. This is getting quite the root system. Yeah, so I'm going to try really hard to do a video every day for 5 days. See how we go, eh? Should be pretty interesting. I may even make 2 today, skip a day and then make 2 the next day. See how we go. If you see I'm in the same clothes, I probably made 2 in 1 day. And I'll probably be on the beer in my next one because it's starting to get later in the day. Time for a beer on holidays. Haven't had one yet. Okay. So, well, that's pretty much it. I'll just hold up all the crap that I cut off just to show you how aggressive you have to be and how much you lose just to get that little bit of extra structure for the year. Which doesn't look like much, but that's a whole year's worth of structure. I had to grow and cut off that much. Pretty crazy, eh? You look at the back of the tree, that's the front of the tree. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is not going to be the one I sell when I sell them for 500. Sell the whole lot of my stock ones for 500 or individually, I don't know. I'll see what I do. I've got to sort it all out, but I've pretty much got a good idea what I'm going to get rid of, what I'm not. Okay. I won't show you that yet because I'm just going to show you outside, see what I've been doing. Come outside, dog's having a sleep. Hello, bub. Hello. Where are you going? Oh, you're being tired and lazy, aren't you? Hey? Have a bitty rub. It's a good boy. Ciao. Good boy. Lazy bones. Yeah, so as you can see, trees are still alive, still going. Just got to do some work on cleaning them up, getting rid of weeds, and just downsizing a little bit because some things like this here, you know, I won't be keeping anymore. I'm going to get rid of. Little ones like this, that blue atlas cedar will go. Probably keep ones like that. Like this one and this one. Probably get rid of this one as pomegranate. I'm going to get rid of me cypress, bald cypress, swamp cypress, I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going to get rid of stuff like that. Probably get rid of maybe one ash tree. It's actually got a nice trunk, that thing. It's quite big. Really big actually. So I'll get rid of a few things like that and just downsize a bit. Plus I want to focus more on my natives now anyway. So we'll be culling it down and then my water bill will reduce because my water bill at the moment is pretty huge because I'm doing the lawn, all these trees out here, and just show you, we're doing a new lot of trees out this way. There's a dog, he's woken up, he's come to have a look. So yeah, I've been looking after the lawn, getting that going this year. It's been one of my big projects this summer. Looks looks like it's doing pretty well. Also, this is the new lot of plants that we planted. For any of you aficionados that really want to know exactly what was planted, okay, I hope you've had that long enough there. You can pause it. That's what I planted. Another 200. Hey puppy, you're a good boy, Leo. Okay. So I'll put this little gate up. This is going to be out the side yard, so I got the trees out that way, This was the garden bed where they've still got to grow, but some things are starting to grow. And then out this side was just bare paddock where the sheep come up to. I've still left them a little strip there where you got the water trough for the sheep, and then they'll be able to go up there and still go up on the hill. But I've sectioned off this whole area here and put in a lot of trees, another 200. So the house will be completely surrounded. You'll have the whole top surrounded, that side surrounded, around here all surrounded. Goes up to that tree at the back there, these two ones. This two one here goes up to there, back down to the front fence, and around here it's all trees. So yeah, another 200 in there. Some big, some small, mostly big. And also out the front, I'll just show you. Sorry about all this walking around. Okay, so also out the front gate, if I can come out here without the dog following, he's not allowed out here. Trying to teach him. So out the front gate, I also wanted trees on this side of the road just to block the neighbours off, because from our house you can see their house, and I don't want that, so I've planted trees all the way along here, so in time it'll block that off as well. And I put this little mesh up just to stop the sheep, because the sheep come through here from the neighbour. See a little dry creek. Leo, get in! Go! Get! Go! Get in there! Get! Go! Go! Stay. Listen. Gotta try and teach that dog. Stay. Don't want him coming out here when he's not meant to be. I'll turn my back, I'll see if he comes and follows me. Anyway, so yeah, I've planted them along here. You stay. Stay. In a row, and that will block off the neighbours. Anyway, let's get back to that tree. We'll give it a bit of a spin for you on the way out for the end of the video. Good boy, Leo. Good boy. That's a good boy, Bar. Good boy. Give you a bum scratch. Oh, you're a good boy. Hey? Good fella. Hey? Good fella. You're a cutie, aren't you? You're a cutie. Yeah, you're a cutie. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey? Is that a fly? Is that a pesky fly? They're annoying, aren't they? Alright, back to the shed. Okay, give you a spin of the tree. You can see when these coral bark maples get a bit older, they the trunk actually goes white on them, and it's only the new branches that are red. This one here's still got a slight bit of red, but it's starting to disappear. And then the twigginess keeps the red. So I'll give you a quick spin. Okay, no worries. Cheers for watching. I'll try and get a few more videos out in the next few days as well. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your mates about the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. No worries. Cheers.